So you're thinking about moving to Arroyo Grande, California? In this video, we're going to show you around on my computer, Arroyo Grande, California. We'll take you through the neighborhood, show you some of the different areas where we could live, and just explain the city of Arroyo Grande. Make sure that you stick around till the end, and I'll share one of the best kept secrets of the neighborhood that you definitely don't want to miss. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Arroyo Grande, California, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Arroyo Grande, California. My name is Bruce Carson with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you. And we're looking to make a move to the Arroyo Grande area. And I absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. All the information is in the description below so I can help you with a smooth move to Arroyo Grande. So as I mentioned, we're in Arroyo Grande, and here we go. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at a map of Arroyo Grande, California. Arroyo Grande is a Spanish name, and a lot of the local people that live here, just to avoid any confusion, I guess maybe we're just kind of lazy Californians, but we call Arroyo Grande, California, AG. So that'll give you a little bit of a local flair, local style. If you say, oh, I'm going down to the village of AG, or I'm going to be in AG today, then, you're kind of cool, and that makes you a local person. So Arroyo Grande is actually a pretty big city. We're looking at the outline right here of Arroyo Grande. You can see that Arroyo Grande does not connect to the beach, but this is the drive to the beach right down here down Grand Avenue to get to the beach is only just a few minutes drive from right here on the border of Arroyo Grande and Grover Beach. Now, as far as Arroyo Grande itself, it's right in the middle of the 5 cities. So we call this whole coastal area the 5 cities. The 5 cities are a little bit debatable, even with locals, but Arroyo Grande is one. So we have AG is one. We have Grover Beach, that is right there. That's another of the 5 cities. Halcyon is one. That's an old little city. We have Oceano, and then we have Pismo Beach. So those are the 5 cities here on the Central Coast. But we're talking about Arroyo Grande. Arroyo Grande is a neat town. When we are over here on the west side of Arroyo Grande, this area right down here near the Soto Sports Complex is Berry Gardens. That area was built up in the 80s, and it's very popular. They have real nice big houses there in Berry Gardens. That's a popular neighborhood in Arroyo Grande. Now, when we go down into the southern part of Arroyo Grande, like this down here, down around Los Perros and Valley Road, now we're right by Arroyo Grande High School. See, it's a AG. Boy, that's messy writing, but AG High. I had 3 kids graduate from there. Pretty proud of that. Down in this area, the Valley Road in Los Perros area, we do have a few 55 plus communities down here. We have some older, kind of smaller homes that are going to be more, affordable than a lot of the other places in Arroyo Grande. We do get pretty rural out here on the outskirts in the Los Barros area. So um, down here along Valley Road, right in here in this part of town, um, all of this area, we are looking at kind of normal size lots. We don't have big lots on this part of Arroyo Grande. So they're going to be more or less a quarter acre or less, generally quite a bit less. Now, when we get out to this area with Los Barros, then we start seeing some ranches and we start seeing some homes with some acreage, an acre or two, and even bigger. This is Highway 101 that's going straight through Arroyo Grande. And on the east side of Arroyo Grande, we run into Pismo Beach. You see that we have Grover Beach here, and then Arroyo Grande meets Pismo Beach right here along Oak Park Road. Now, the cool thing about Oak Park is it turns into Old Oak Park. It does go through town. I live here in Grover Beach, right off of Oak Park. And it's really funny, and I like to point this out, kind of tell this story quite often. So you see this road that's coming down. This is Oak Park Road that goes straight through. And so I'm driving here in Arroyo Grande, I'm in Grover Beach right there. Then I hit this part of the road, and there's a sign that says, "Welcome to Arroyo Grande." I go to drive a little bit farther here. Then there's the next sign, same street, didn't turn, still going straight. "Welcome to Grover Beach." Go down another couple of blocks. Guess what? Welcome to Arroyo Grande. Couple more blocks. Welcome to Grover Beach. Down the street a little bit more. Welcome to Arroyo Grande. So all of these little towns, they're tied in real tight with each other. So that's my point. So if you are thinking about moving to the Central Coast, I always recommend when people come in and they say, "Bruce, I want to move to AG, or I want to move to Grover, or I want to move to Pismo." It's up to me to do my job and ask lots of questions, specifically why, what draws you to that area, and are you open to, especially if you like this Berry Gardens area over here, are you open to a Grover Beach zip code versus that Arroyo Grande zip code? Arroyo Grande is 93420, Grover Beach 93433. Arroyo Grande tends to have higher home prices than Grover Beach, which, looking at this map, and I can see an outsider point of view, doesn't really make sense, because Grover Beach is closer to the beach, and a lot of people are paying a lot of money for beach proximity. I don't have an answer, but that's the way that it is. Now, once we cross over here on the 101, coming down, again, here's the high school, we get into the Arroyo Grande Village. This is a really neat, very quaint, it's the old original downtown area of Arroyo Grande. The village is filled with, cute little shops and great restaurants. It's just a fun, really neat downtown area to hang out. There's also a lot of history in AG. So especially down in that village area, we have a local historian here and little history books in a lot of the local stores around here that share the history of Arroyo Grande. But I mean, we've gone through, wars, we've gone through prison camps, locking people up. Way back in the day, our main street called Branch Street that goes through the Arroyo Grande Village, most of the businesses there were bars. And those big buildings are still standing to this day. There aren't as many bars now in the village of Arroyo Grande. Super quaint place to go, and really nice. We have some old Victorian homes of a variety of different sizes, cute little streets as well. So right along this road here, this is Highway 227. So 227 goes from Arroyo Grande, it goes a back way all the way directly to San Luis Obispo. It's off my screen. And 227 also has the San Luis Obispo Regional Airport. So if you want to be close to the airport, easy access, but live in a nice area down here along 227 in this backside of Arroyo Grande is a great place to be. So when we get up here, James Way goes right into Pismo. This is a large street right here. As a matter of fact, my office is right about there. Not that that really matters, but my office is there, located there in Pismo Beach. So this area here out along James Way, we have some condos and some smaller places down close to the 101. When we get farther east, we have some real nice high-end, large, expensive homes. The lots get a little bit bigger out here. They're still not huge, but they do get a little bit bigger out here east of James Way. Now, when we go out again towards 227 and out towards Lake Lopez, this is going to be Lopez Lake Drive, and Lopez Lake is about 15 minutes up this road. The lake is full this year, which is great. It's a beautiful lake. It's good for fishing, boating. There's a lot of wind up there, so lots of windsurfers go up and enjoy Lake Lopez. Now, on the way out to the lake and out here on the outskirts of town, when we get out of the city of Arroyo Grande along this border, we're just going into county, San Luis Obispo County areas. Again, really nice homes here. We're getting into some bigger lots and some bigger, more expensive homes when we're on the east side of Arroyo Grande. And then when we get out here towards Wasna Road, the Wasna Valley, and then up towards Lake Lopez, then that's where we start having some larger property areas. So you can get a little house with lots of acres. You can get a big house with lots of acres or a few acres. I just helped someone get into a house up here off of a Wasna town site. Nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with 50 acres of open land. So you can still have ranches out here. There are a lot of active working ranches out there as well. So Arroyo Grande is very, very versatile. The city of Arroyo Grande itself is very pro ADU. So if you're looking to purchase a home and you get something that has a little bit of space, ADU is an acronym for accessory dwelling unit. It used to be called a granny unit. Now it's called an ADU. It's basically putting a small house on your property and letting a family member use it or rent that out. So ADUs are very, very popular and very, very welcomed in the city of Arroyo Grande in AG. So that's our walkthrough of AG. And again, the whole thing, everything is fairly close to the beach. We do get pretty far out here. Now you can drive 20, 30 minutes out into the wilderness. What I really like about this area, this eastern part of Arroyo Grande, it is a town. It's a small town. It's a small community town. We don't have a ton of people. We don't have a lot of traffic. We don't have a lot of congestion. But what I really like is two things. One, during the foggy times of the year, the fog tends to break right along the 101. So we can be super foggy out here at the beach, and you go east of the 101 and the fog, especially like May gray, June gloom, and our morning fog does tend to be a lot less here on the east side of the 101. It also burns off quicker and earlier than over here on the west side. So the 101 just kind of splits Arroyo Grande. You can see right in half, split in half. So that is your map course of the Arroyo Grande City. Now, thanks for hanging in there. We're at the tail end. Again, my name is Bruce Carson with Keller Williams Realty Central Coast. I'm here to help you with anything you need. I love helping people move here. I've lived here for well over 20 years, and I really like to help people relocate here. So feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or email anytime if you need any information about Arroyo Grande or any other local municipalities. When we talk, I will help you out and help you with a smooth transition to Arroyo Grande. So the secret area that I wanted to talk about for the city of Arroyo Grande is located right in the village of Arroyo Grande. So when you go down to the village, and you're visiting all of our cool little restaurants and stores and everything, you will see and you will hear roosters. So there are loose roosters running around the village of Arroyo Grande. There are some beautiful old roosters walking around. Sometimes you see a rooster fight. You definitely see some beautiful birds, and you can hear them waking everyone up in the morning. So that's kind of a unique thing about the city of Arroyo Grande. Not exactly sure where these roosters come from. I have talked to a couple of people that have dropped roosters off down here in the village. If it's an unwanted rooster, or unfortunately some people want to see a cockfight, a rooster fight. And so they'll bring a rooster down and let it go, and let them do their thing in the village of Arroyo Grande. So thanks so much for joining in, and I'll see you on the next video. And again, anything you need to know, just let me know. I'm here to help you with a nice, smooth move.